I'm here with my Quaker T-shirt on. I am a Quaker, but I don't speak for the Quaker body. Let's just be clear about that. They may have different opinions to mine. But as a Quaker, we have a testimony of peace, and we work towards peace and reconciliation. We've sent for a long number of years people, ecumenical accompaniment of people, and these people that go out and accompany people through checkpoints in Palestine. We have seen firsthand the oppression that people live under, and we have also opened up a school, Ramallah, that has been attacked in recent days as well. Now, I have been campaigning against arms fairs for a long time, but in 2017 was my first one where I went down there with a Quaker hat on and to the arms fair that's happening that happened last week in London, EdXL. And then we had an arms fair set up in Telford 2 years ago, and we also campaigned there, and I got arrested there and prosecuted. Now, a lot of the stuff that was sold down in London at the arms fair is by Elbit Systems and some of the other Israeli companies that are in our country, and they're making these armaments on our soil and then shipping them out and using them against the Palestinians. And as a Quaker, that is unconscionable to my conscience. So we have been campaigning against that, and we have blocked up the arms fair and stopped people going in. And we have, I don't know whether you've seen the news, but there were people there stopping people going into the arms fair. This surveillance equipment will be coming here, and it's already being used. It was used at on the 6th of September at the protest in London, where people sat down holding the placard saying, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestinian action," and were arrested. The first people that were arrested were people that were already on bail for previous. How did they know that these people were the ones that they want to arrest? I don't think that they had, police, all the same police there saying, "Oh yeah, I arrested that one last time." It doesn't work like that, does it? There were people there with surveillance equipment using facial recognition to target these people and take them out of the crowd. And I know because I sat next to one when I was demonstrating as well. And so that's what's been happening. Now, the reason that I believe in direct action, direct peaceful action, is because we've seen it work in the past. We saw it work with the suffragettes. We saw it work in India with the SALT protests. We saw it work in South Africa. And we know also that the reason why South Africa fell for a large part was the BDS movement that we had going on against South Africa. So, and as a direct action protester, I would say that there was a lot of support on the ground. So people don't have to be arrested to take action against the government. You can be there as a witness, and we had lots of people from the march come out and support us as witnesses, and you saw lots of live streaming going on at the time. Then there's police station support, where people who've been arrested get taken to a police station, they get charged, they get put in a cell. Well, they might not get charged, because I didn't get charged. But they get put into a cell, and then when they're released somewhere that they don't particularly know in some police. So I was sent to Barking, and so I was released from Barking at 8 o'clock in the morning. And outside the police station, sat in the reception area, is 3 police station support people. They are a godsend, because they greet you as you come out, tell you what hero you are. We're not heroes. We spent 12 hours being marched around by the police. People have spent 2 years being harassed from one safe space to another in Gaza. What we did was really inconsequential when you take that into consideration. And actually, I would say it was a privilege to be able to show in some small way my support for them by standing up in this country and making my government, hopefully, but we know they're not, listen to us. Anyway, so there's going to be another one. And all the information is on a website called Defend Our Juries. And there's lots of information on there about how you can sign up, what you can do. And I can't really explain that because I could be arrested under Section 12 rather than Section 13 of the Terrorism Act. We have to be careful what we say these days. But our free speech is that much impinged that we can't even talk about supporting groups that are trying to disarm and stop weapons being taken to be used against a people in a genocide. When our government won't acknowledge that there's a genocide going on, because the minute they do, they are liable under international law and they can end up in The Hague. But I think that they should be in The Hague anyway, because there is all but name, it is a genocide, and we are still shipping things, armaments over there. Now, in solidarity in Spain, the dock workers are refusing to load armaments onto ships going to Israel. And I say that I would like, and the TUC in this country has already passed motion at their, saying that they support Palestine, and I can't remember I should have brought my notes. Anyway, basically what I'm saying is there's lots of ways to be activists without being arrested. And we, the people, we have the power. There's more of us than there is of them. And if we actually all work together cooperatively, rather than saying this is the right way or that is the right way, there's lots of ways of protesting. There's lots of ways of being difficult. There's lots of ways of putting grit in the wheel of the industry to make people listen, make the people who've got the money listen to us. If we down our tools, nothing gets produced and nobody gets any weapons. You know, we need to stand up and unite as a people and just say enough is enough. Anyway, I've talked for long enough. Yes. People, we are people and we have the power.